everybody. My name's Dianne Linderman, and I'm going to show you how to make some delicious salmon cakes. Takes about 15 minutes. Super simple. Absolutely decadent. You can get all my recipes, hundreds of them, in my cookbooks. Click the link below. Now let's get into it. So what I'm doing here is I'm cooking up this salmon, fresh wild salmon. We're put a little garlic salt on it, a little bit of dill. I'm cooking in avocado oil. It will absolutely be beautiful. And when we're done with this, we're going to take the meat off of the skin and flake it up, put it into a bowl, and we're going to turn it into fish cakes. This is dill. It makes it very delicious. This takes just a few minutes to cook. I always put it on the skin side down first, and then I turn it over. You can almost see, if you look here, how it's almost half cooked already. The coloration, if you'll see, it's starting to cook right there. I'm turning it over a little bit early because that's a thicker piece, but that's okay. Now I'm going to let this cook for about a couple minutes. We're going to come back in a minute, put it in a bowl. We're going to put mayonnaise, an egg, some more garlic salt. We're going to mix it all up. I'm going to dip it in flour, and we're going to fry them up. And those will be the most delicious salmon cakes you've ever tried. I'm going to cut this in half here and see if it's ready. Doesn't feel ready quite yet. Because we're making fish cakes, you can actually disturb this instead of you're not feeding it to somebody as a whole piece of fillet. There we go. This looks like it's just about ready. There we go. I can tell you right now that's just about done. That one looks like it needs a little bit more. This one, okay. I'm just getting the rest of the skin off of this. I'm going to flake it up. See how nice it flakes? It's going to be very hot. And I have to get my flour out of the refrigerator, because I'm going to add a little bit of flour to this. That way it binds it. Okay, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, put a little bit of mayo in this, and I like really good quality mayo. That's just a little bit of flavor and some little bit of oil in it. Not that it needs much oil. I always use organic eggs. You never know when it's going to be rubber. Okay. And I got to run to the fridge and get my flour. The reason why I keep the flour in the fridge is because of the humidity here down here at the coast in Texas. And I don't want to come back and find it molded. And this is organic too, by the way. So, all right. So now we're just going to mix all this up. Put a little bit of garlic salt in it. You could put pepper. You can put other flavors in it. I just love garlic salt. My favorite. Put a little dill in it. Now, if I had a glove, I'd get in there with my hands again. I think I'm going to add a little bit more flour. I'm the kind of cook that doesn't measure hardly anything. Whoop. Now, the one thing I have to do is get a plate over here, because we're going to put some more flour on the plate. Okay. Okay. See, now it's a nice mixture. Okay, the next step to making fish cakes is you take this, you put it in your hand, you put some flour on your hand, and you pick it up, and you literally throw it back and forth till it creates a nice little patty. Okay, we're going to put that right into the hot oil. Okay. You can use olive oil, coconut oil, whatever kind of oil you like, but I like to stay with healthy oils. Coconut oil is my favorite. I'm going to squish that down, make sure it's fully floured. Like I said, I usually do not use white flour, but this is organic. We're going to do another one. Yes, they're a little bit hard to handle, but you kind of just baby it like it's a big baby. Okay, Careful how I lay that in there. There we go. Sometimes I put oat flour in these. If you really want to stay gluten-free, you can do that. There it is. I'm going to make a few more here, and then we've got dinner. You'll love these. Once you get them cooked a little bit, you can handle them in the pan. But I like to cook them almost thoroughly before I turn them. I'll usually only turn them once. You can do this with a lot of different fish, but salmon is my favorite. I got one more here, and that was only out a few pieces of fish, so it really makes a lot. You can put a lot of things. You can put potato in this, and that's how you make them. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to wash my hands off. I can't handle the spatula. Now, you can add a little bit more garlic salt. I'm not sure if I would put too much, just a little tiny bit on top. And I go in here and make sure you have it on sort of high. You got to keep an eye on it. Once you can turn it. Look how beautiful those are. There you go. Gotta get this really hot. Can't wait to try one. You know when to flip them because they have a stiffness to them, and you can actually pick them up without them breaking. So then I just usually just do this with my hand right here. And we'll let these get brown. Okay, so it's getting nice and brown on the bottom. Probably needs a little bit more oil, but I don't want to put any more in here because they do absorb them. We're just going to flip it one more time. You see how stiff they are now? Lovely. So good. We're going to eat lunch now. My beautiful cookbooks, you can subscribe below, and I'm going to put a link to my cookbooks. And I have hundreds of recipes, so you got to give them a try. They're 15 minutes or less. Thank you.